gang members. Oh, gang members. Gang members. Oh, yeah, it's the known gang members, though. It's the known gang members, though. It's the known gang members, though. I'm just the known gang members, though. Full crabs, though.
Blood, you gonna come get your shit, bro? My nigga Faith.
This shirt had me mad, blood. On love.
No cap, nigga, on blood.
Fuck blood.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Fuck blood.
I'm gonna burn that shit.
Yeah, we might as well
burn that shit. No, it's really fucked blood.
On Bentley's.
On the dead homies, blood.
What's up, YouTube? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get these videos when they drop. And make sure you share my videos. Now look, people, as you can see, this is why there's no peace in LA. You have young boys who roam the streets without any real guidance or purpose. You know, they don't have any guidance from older black men. There's no accountability whatsoever nowadays when it comes to our black men. We must take accountability for everything. When we should be leading and setting examples for our younger brothers and sisters, it seems like we are too busy trying to run around and be just like them. You see, the disrespect level is at an all-time high, which we all know that disrespecting someone leads to unnecessary violence. You know, we have the younger generation don't respect the older generation, and the older generations seem like they don't respect the younger generation. And there's a big miscommunication problem. A lot of older dudes running around acting like they young still. A lot of the younger dudes just straight out flat disrespecting the older men and women, being disrespectful. And it comes a time and point in our lives when this shit must stop and come to an end, you know? Like I said about the violence, you know, we know that violence leads to someone's death, and then we all are put into a state of grief and mourning. You know, when Nipsey died, there was a peace treaty that took place the next day with various OGs from neighborhoods all around LA. You know, a lot of people didn't attend though, but a lot of people did attend, you know. And I never felt, in my heart, I never felt that the peace treaty was real in the first place, just due to the fact of the person who ran the peace treaty. Though I personally know of a few real men who did attend and wouldn't hesitate to give their lives to save our youth. And that's a fact, you know. Though those men are outnumbered by other OGs who find it cute and amusing to lead our youth astray. And that's not cool right there. We need to get rid of them type of OGs in the communities. We need to eliminate them. You see, these video clips are prime examples of how our young men are parading around every day, losing their lives over senseless BS. There was an incident where a young guy from rolling 90s Crips went over to a shrine of a deceased A-Trade gangster Crip member and kicked over all the candles. That was disrespectful in its highest form. He not only disrespected the dead, but he disrespected that gang and the person's family and all who loved him or her. That's the type of shit that keep gangs going, keeps it flowing, keeps the violence going. I don't know what made him do that. It's not the first time. It's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last. There's been incidents in LA where, you know, back in the day, people was doing stuff to the dead bodies in the caskets at funerals. So, you know, the level of disrespect is unbelievable. That shit has to be stopped. Now what's going to happen if they happen to catch up to him? I'll tell you, he's going to be violated for his actions, and then more families will be left to mourn, and the cycle of foolish violence will continue. These young boys is playing with their lives. They are not living at all. They simply surviving with the hopes of making it through another day. I know somebody, look, check it out. Somebody gonna listen to this video and say, well, this is the culture in LA. This been going on for many years, as if it's normal and the thing to do. This isn't normal behavior. This is a fucked up culture. This isn't normal behavior at all for someone to wake up and prepare to die over some stupid ass neighborhood gang, and they don't own nor control anything within that neighborhood. What happens when it's your family member laying out on the sidewalk with their brains just hanging all out, you know? We used to call that concrete spaghetti. Then it becomes a different story, and you'll want justice and everybody to turn the killer into the police. See, you can't have it two ways. We have to help each other and one another. We can't turn a blind eye to what's going on. We can't do that. Let's stop it before it gets to that sad point. Most of these guys will grow up, if they live that long, and will develop severe symptoms of PTSD, experience high levels of anxiety and depression, if they not already going through that. The gang culture in LA is as smart as a box of rocks. Period. It's nothing good coming up out of it, you know. It's time for all of the so-called real OGs to stand up and get involved inside of these young men's lives. It shouldn't be hard at all due to the harsh reality of many of these guys are related to one another. And it may be your nephews or sons that's causing all the pain in these LA streets. You know, take accountability. Shit, the government has plans for all gang members. It's no secret either. For many years, I've witnessed firsthand how they allow Crips, Bloods, GDs, and Vicelords to kill one another without shutting the gangs down altogether. Believe me, they could shut it down if they wanted to, but they allowing shit to go on. It's called the 2-for-1 special. Kill two birds with one stone. You go murder your fellow brother, man. Now he's dead and gone, and now you're in prison. You in prison gone with a life sentence or something close to it. Both of y'all out the way now. See, they allow this to continue going on because it helps them to eliminate yourselves. On the other note, they must fill up and occupy those private prisons that they keep building and obtaining all those millions and millions of dollars that lead to billions of dollars, you know. And who do you think they going to fill up them prisons with? Yo young asses. Who you think that you're getting away with the shit in these streets? You're not getting away with nothing. They know everything that is going on because they purposely put guns and drugs in the black communities knowing that we will kill and destroy each other. They've been utilizing this tactic since the early 1960s. I'm embarrassed at a lot of our OGs too because they've been through most of the bullshit that these young guys haven't been through. And it's a shame and disgust to sit by and allow them to destroy themselves when you already know the outcome. Save our youth so that they can have a life to live like everybody else. So they can grow up and be as old as you. Give them something to look up to. You can't be in your 40s and 50s still doing what you done while you were in your teens and your 20s. We have to lead as men should lead and protect our young boys and girls. If not, the system will be their parents and provide for them while they are incarcerated. All these gang videos and clips need to be stopped. All that sharing of them, that shit need to be stopped. They permit this to go on because it promotes violence and disrupts the natural flow and energy in our communities. Start creating videos that will educate the youth. Start creating videos that will put money in your bank accounts and hurt the enemy's bank account. Don't let someone get rich and wealthy off of our children's mishaps anymore, because they surely capitalize off of us as a collective. Believe that, through prison, jail, funeral homes, just to name a few things. Don't succumb to the bullshit any longer, peoples. Right now, all of you are Uncle Sam's little puppets. You're carrying out the government's CIA, FBI, DEA, ATF, and any other local police and agents' duties by exterminating your fellow brothers and sisters. LA is not at peace and hasn't been for many years, just like black cities across America. It's time to eliminate the bullshit in our communities by any means necessary, people. If you're a young guy listening to this video, just remember, if you listen to any OG, make sure he's telling you to do the right thing. Don't go kill or harm nobody. Don't sell no drugs to nobody. Don't do anything that will put you in harm's way or will jeopardize your freedom in life. There's no love in manipulating and leading a young black boy or girl astray. You get no love and no stripes for that. You are a piece of shit in my eyes if you manipulate our youth. You are no better than our enemies. All OGs don't love you. Y'all young ones need to know that. All OGs don't love you or respect you. All of that has to be earned through actions. You know, we must implement the love, unity, and strict structure. We have to put the strict structure back into our communities. You know, we must do that. Believe that. You know, we have to do that because these young children will see a strong family bond and unit and move accordingly. If there's some type of foundation and strict structure, strong men are needed, not old ass boys portraying to be men because they have gray hairs on their heads. Nah, that ain't gonna get it. We have to lead by example because it's not only the younger guys' faults that there's no peace in LA and other cities across America. It's mainly the OG's faults and the parents' faults too. So let's start taking accountability and let's do this, okay? Now, make sure y'all go subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button and that notification bell so you can keep getting these videos when they drop. And make sure you share my videos. Peace out.